Congratulations, Coach. I know you talked about taking this series out in 5, but it wasn't exactly the easiest road.
No, they gave us a good series. They played well. They're a fast team, and I think like Sarnia, we struggled a little bit with speed. We adjusted well though, and I'm just proud of our guys. Not a great start to the game. You knew they'd throw everything they had at us, and they did. They did a great job in the first, and then we slowly worked ourselves back into it. I'm really proud of those guys tonight.
Is that something you worry about going forward, or is that something you worry about for another day, just the slow starts and having to fight back?
It's not something that's been a problem all year. So in this series, it was not even against Sarnia. It wasn't really. So, it's something we'll look at. But again, it's just when a team's backs against the wall. We talked about that many times. Look at us in game 3 when we wanted it really bad because it was 1-1 in the series. We came out flying. So it's just a situation, I think. But we got to be better.
Kind of ironic that for a team that's known for its offense, you get 3 times in this for the goals for you.
Yeah, I mean, those guys have been huge for us, especially all playoffs. Rennie's been fantastic. Perry, who got the other one? Henault. I mean, just excellent all series and all playoffs. They log a lot of minutes. I think Henny might have been around 35 minutes. I don't know, but off the top of my head, we kept putting him out there, and he kept answering the bell, and it was a great team effort at the end of the day.
The situation with Johnston in the third period.
Yeah, not happy. Undoubtedly the best player in the OHL. We've talked about it many times. Takes a little bit of a knee to the leg, and especially in a game where I feel like some calls maybe were missed. Really frustrated tonight on that end. But again, credit to our kids. I said I'll worry about the refs, and that you guys just worry about getting back in this game, and I think we did a great job.
So managed to find his way back, and I went to the dressing room briefly, but found his way back out, and Mason was out there with the guy.
Yeah, I had to make some adjustments there late. I had to put Abraham there because he wasn't skating the greatest after what happened, and then Piersey went in that other middle with Maggio and D'Amico. But we've been adjusting all year, and these kids have been fantastic with it. They just keep rolling with the punches, and I'm real proud of our team tonight.
Stayed there in the last 15.
Yeah, I mean, again, we talk about it doesn't get a ton of work some nights, and in the playoffs, he's just been fantastic and just a game saver. And those are the saves he's been making. That he is the calmest goalie that I've seen in a long time, and he's been fantastic for us.
How do you sort of celebrate this one and then sort of switch gears?
Well, we just go out. We have a good time tonight, and we get ready for Flint. So, we'll probably have a day off tomorrow for sure, and let the guys really enjoy themselves, and then we get back to work on Monday.
Coach, for somebody that's been to the Stanley Cup and had so many accolades in junior hockey, what does this mean to you as a teacher, as a coach, to be having so many young men following your lead and seeing them be successful?
Well, it's an amazing feeling, and just working with them individually every day, and my office's door is always open for these guys. We got good relationships, and it just goes to show you don't have to be a coach that yells and screams at your players all the time. You get some good relationships, and I feel it's really gone a long way this year. And I thought the crowd was fantastic tonight, and they really pushed us ahead of. It was like the sixth man tonight, or the seventh man, whatever you call it, but they were fantastic, and we're gonna need that the rest of the way.
Roll the tape back to August of last year. Did you ever think you'd be in the position you are right now?
No, I thought I'd be winning a golf tournament somewhere, but I'm glad. I'm happy, and it all worked out. And Billy's given me this opportunity, and the ownership group has been just amazing this year, and it's truly been a great season. But it's not over yet. We want to go all the way, and hopefully we can do that.
Yeah, both series, they're both tough, and we just had to find ways to win. And, we all worked together, and we found a way. We all bought in and came out on top.
I know you guys have been frustrated with the slow starts all series. What's going through your mind when you're down 2-0 again to start tonight?
Yeah, we go in. We're trying to figure that out the first 5 minutes, but we'll figure it out. We'll keep battling back like how we do every game, every series, and we'll still come on top.
It's important to get it done tonight.
Oh yes, 100%. You don't want to give teams hope, because give teams hope, then what might happen.
Took a while though to get that first one.
Yeah, but we got it.
I think you were out shooting 13-1 just before the goal. And any frustration that you just couldn't buy one?
Honestly, we all looked at each other and we all said we can do this, and we did it. We buried that first one. Second one came, and then the third one, just like that. Oh, for sure. You feel the fans, they buzz, and then we're a great family, and yeah.
What does it mean for you, like, since you've been traded here? How have you bonded with all these guys? And what does this mean to you as a player?
Oh, great. You know, when I came in here, they picked me up on a bus. It was kind of weird, but I got to know the guys, and they're very welcoming, and we clicked early. So,
And tell me what it was like in the arena today with almost 4,500 fans in the house. What kind of energy did that give you guys on the bench?
like, a stupid amount of energy. It gave all of us, like, we felt the blood going through our veins before we even stepped on the ice, and we're all excited.
Got a message for the fans for the next round?
We hope to have more, and let's keep being loud.
Drafted before D'Amico, so the longest guy here. Does it mean anything more to you?
I mean, obviously, you want to extend your OHL career for as long as you possibly can, and we all did that today. So that's something I'm very thankful for. But obviously, the more time I spend here, the more it means to me.
The 2-0 deficits and then falling behind in the first period.
Yeah,
is it a frustration, or is that just one of those things that happens in a series?
no, happens in a series. Obviously, happened a couple times this series, but it's not something that worries us. We have confidence in our team, and we have confidence in our offensive firepower. And you know, we know that as long as we stick to our game, you know, we feel we weren't getting much bounces, you know, in the first half of the game, and we started getting them. So it's just about sticking to our game, right? It's been working all year, so why wouldn't it work now?
In 2011, last time this team was in a conference final.
Yeah, it's nice. It's obviously a good feeling. That's where you want to get as far as possible. But that's obviously not where we want to stop. And yeah, we want to keep this thing rolling.
I mean, I know it's a long way back, but if you look back to August, I mean, you're off at camp. You know, Marc hasn't been hired yet. Is it hard to believe it, you know, that this team could end up at this point, considering everything that was so unknown at that time?
Not hard to believe. I wouldn't say that. Obviously, you never know what to expect exactly. But, you know, with the players we got in the locker room and just the community we have around this team, we knew that something special was bound to happen. And, yeah, I wouldn't say hard to believe, but I would say it's definitely a good feeling.
You talk about, because it was a slow start of the season. I mean, what would you feel if there was more to this team than just, you know, a team that could make the playoffs or could be a, you know, a team that home ice advantage for the first round if there was more than that?
I mean, honestly, you look at, I think it was the practices. I mean, look at our practices and we're moving. You know, everyone was kind of loose, and I think the main difference at the beginning of the year was just so many new guys, so many, you know, players that have never played an OHL game, you know, in their first season, and you know, it's just guys getting used to the league. Because I think from day one we knew that we had a team that was a strong team. So I think it was really just something that was waiting to happen.
You know, they talk a lot about the offense, but I thought it was kind of neat to get three defensemen that produced the goals.
Yeah, it's nice. I mean, it's definitely something that's nice for the team. But I mean, it comes from I think every goal that is scored and every goal that's defended comes from 5 players, right? And maybe not that Wyatt Johnston one-handed overtime goal. I'll give him that one to Johnny himself. But the rest, you know, most goals come from 5-man unit. So it's I just ended up that's now was 33 defensemen.
I know the guys said they were frustrated or lost confidence because they have been for so long today, but I mean, you feel that momentum shift that once you finally get that first one?
Yeah, I mean, obviously with all the chances we had, it's almost like a bit of sigh of relief. Like, okay, you know, we're going to get our bounces if we just keep pushing, and we did. But I mean, when you score a goal, it's always a good feeling, right?
Talk about that. Ernesto saved there about 15 seconds left.
Sorry?
The Ernesto saved there about 15 seconds.
Oh man, he's been a rock for us back there. He allows us to play our game. He's been unreal. So, you know, great for him. You know, he deserves it. He puts in the work in, day out, got his opportunity, and he flew with it.
Being the young guy, or being the vet, what do you say to the younger guys on the bench to keep them calm? Like, with the last 3 minutes there, you can feel all that energy in the crowd. What do you say to the young guys to keep them straight?
Yeah, you just tell them it's just like any other game, right? Whatever, there's a lot of things happening, but just like any other game, you know, there's 5 minutes left. What do you do in a game when there's 5 minutes left in the regular season? You keep it simple, chip it out, block shots, you play hard, and that's what they did. And, we're also very proud of that.